Whoa, welcome to Wrestle Cram. This is your boy, your host, with the most, but humble, and I do mean humble, D Nostra Novice, aka Derek, and of course it is Wednesday, and I'm gonna give you the love of AEW Dynamite. Man, it was a really good show. Really good show. I don't think I have any gripes about this show, but the opener or whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to Jim Cornette it this go around. Just a little bit. I'm going to tweak it just a little bit. I had a really weird, odd, peculiar day. One of my tires were on flat after I went to lunch. I had to take that tire off, get a new tire. It was on the front. I have front wheel drive, so I had to get another tire to make sure it's level. I was sweating. Dude, shout out to the people who work on cars. Oh my goodness, this Louisiana heat is so hot. I swear it is. And we got rain here, and it's still hot. Oh my goodness gracious, just hot rain, y'all. It's just crazy. Also, people were asking me who do I have at the finals tomorrow. I do have the Golden State Warriors. I have them in 6. Golden State in 6. I just think that the team is a little bit more cohesive. And you need more than defense to beat this crazy, insane offense that they have over there in Oakland. So Oakland in 6. After that, we have, well, you know, hey, how about this? Watch show. Watch show, y'all. Please, watch show. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. If you think it's above that garbage Sam Choice water, you want some premium water, give me a sub. If that premium water is liquid death, first I give you a salute. After that, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I do 5 core shows every single week. Next, tomorrow, actually, I have a My 2 Cent where I talk about where kayfabe should still be in modern wrestling in a whole today. It should. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Also, we have Hell in a Cell this Sunday. So I will be doing a prediction show on that. Friday will be 3 separate shows. I will do SmackDown. After SmackDown, the prediction show. After the prediction show, I will have, of course, AEW Rampage. So that's just all the stuff I have. I think that's all I have. Yeah, I think that's all I have. So, let's go into the review. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't know what happened with, you see how smooth I did that? Thank y'all. So, I don't know if CM Punk is still a little injured or a little gassed out from what happened Sunday. But it just seems like, you know, he was kind of out of it on the match, the beginning match. I don't know. Just like I really don't know. We have a triple threat match. It was Acclaim. Well, not really the Acclaim. It was my boy Max Kreiser and the Gun Club versus CM Punk and FTR. It was, like I said, it was a really weird match because it seems like CM Punk was just, he was really, I don't know if he was, like I said, I don't know if he was still gassed or he was injured, because when he jumped into when he did his mosh pit jump, his leg was caught or whatnot. So I don't know if that really hurt him or what. I don't know, but it just seems like he was kind of out of it. But of course, CM Punk and FTR did win with a, of course, a go to sleep, which was a really bad go to sleep. And FTR with that really nice, beautiful move as well. And after the match, CM Punk came out and said, you know, how much he loves the fans, but he knows Glass Door is coming. So he wants to know who his opponent is. And of course, it's Tanahashi. I do know who Tanahashi is, y'all. If you don't know who Tanahashi is, you've never seen anything AEW. To me, if you had to compare anybody to Tanahashi to WWE, he is the John Cena of New Japan. He has all of the stuff, or he has about 3 finishers, you know, and he is a grand champion. He's held pretty much every single belt in AEW, just like John Cena. Now he's a big buff, you know, grappling type guy. That's kind of who I can, you know, compare him to. So we do know who CM Punk's challenger will be at the Forbidden Door. I can't wait to see. Well, I think we know who FTR is going to be as well. It's going to be Empire. That Empire tag group. I think that's who FTR is going to face at the Glass Door. After that, we had a Johnny Impact, Johnny Mundo, Johnny Elite, and we got Miro. Miro's finally out of the DL, the disabled list. I'm a baseball fan, you guys, so I'm gonna say on the DL. I'm a baseball fan. So he fought Miro. Miro had a small little video package of him just talking about, you know, I needed to come back. It's time for me to come back. And he came back with a pretty good vengeance. I mean, it was a pretty decent. I will say this: the botches on this show was very well seen, and Johnny Mundo did a lot. He was very botchy on this match, but it wasn't botchy enough where he got himself injured or whatnot. But Miro did get the win with the game over, or the Corquita Clutch. It was what it was on WWE. He did win with the game over. I can't wait to see what they put Miro. They catapult him back into the title scene again. Hopefully we'll get that. After that, we got a video package, of course, of the Anarchy in the Arena. I wanted to watch it again because I did shit on that match really, really bad. And I watched it again, and you know what? It's a little better. It's still a shit show to me because it was just too much going on. But it was better than when I crapped on it beforehand, and I shouldn't have did that. So the Anarchy, it was decent. It was decent. It was just like I said, it was too much going on. After that, we got the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society coming out, you know, giving their love. And they also said, instead of acknowledge us, it was appreciate us. So I'm guessing they're trying to steal from the great one, Roman Reigns. Out comes Eddie Kingston and William Regal. They want a match at Blood and Guts. So they have, he said, no, y'all not ready for that. And out, and Eddie Kingston he's ready to fight. So he goes out. Chris Jericho tells them to go and take care of that. Out come Ortiz with some scissors and cuts a chunk of Chris Jericho's hair. So what happens is Chris Jericho says, y'all can get the blood and guts match, but I want Ortiz, and it's going to be a hair versus hair match. I cannot wait until I see that. Oh my goodness. After that, we get we find out what happened at the end of the match at Double or Nothing between I'm sorry, y'all. We get a little snippet of what happened at the end of the match between Adam Cole and Samoa Joe. Adam Cole was working the arm of Samoa Joe a lot, which was kind of hurting him. But out comes Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, and Duck. They came out and they started working that arm again. They put a chair on his arm, and they rush him to a wall, which is killing him even more. I'm sorry, y'all. My throat's a little dry. Look like he's injured that arm a little more. We will hopefully see Jay Lethal and Samoa Joe finally get that match for that Ring of Honor television title. After that, we get the Young Bucks, Red Dragon, and a gentleman, I never got his name, but the Giant from Bullet Club versus Matt Hardy. I'm sorry, Matt Hardy, and it seems like Jeff is still kind of recuperating. If you look at the match, I don't know if it was a work or shoot, but it looks like it was actually just real. It does like he got his bell rung. It looks like he did suffer a concussion. He really couldn't do a lot after that. So Jeff Hardy was put on the shelf for a little bit, and who took his place was Darby Allin. After that, we got Christian, and we got Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, the tag team champions. It was a 10-man tag. It was okay. It was okay. Everybody got their stuff in. Everybody got their stuff in. It was a botch in the match where the Giant was thrown out of the ring, and he literally fell on his neck. I guarantee that was not supposed to happen. I mean, if you look at it, it looks really, really nasty. But truly at the end, we did get a, where Luchasaurus, but before I do that, at the beginning of the match, it seems like Christian is still having issues, with of course, Matt Hardy, because, Matt Hardy was the managers of those two gentlemen that's with the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. So I think it was a private party. I think it is. Comment for me. So I think Christian is still having beef with Matt Hardy. It shows in the whole story of the match itself. And but at the end of the match, they unfortunately do lose to the Young Bucks with a beautiful super kicks all over. I mean, they was giving super kicks to everybody, but they do lose. And at the end of the match, Matt Hardy shows love to Jungle Boy, but Chris Jericho shoves Matt Hardy out of the way and said, "No, you don't get any of that." So I don't know what's going to happen with this situation, but I do think that Matt and Jeff are in the top three with the win on Double or Nothing with the Young Bucks. After that, we get a promo with Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. A lot of artists from the West Coast were there, and Swerve does. I'm guessing he does have a record or music career with them. He was given a custom jacket, which I thought was pretty fire. He does the jackets and all that cool stuff, even though it's like 140 degrees. But I digress. Have fun with your overheat jacket. After that, we get a promo with Athena, aka Amber Moon, if you do not know. She comes out and she, at number one, she wants Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill comes out with Stokely. Stokely is the publisher of the group of the baddies now. And he's telling her, no, you just got here. You're not, you step in the back of the line. It is what it is. You're not going to get it. But it looks like the baddies came in front of her, and out comes Chris Statlander. So apparently we might get a Chris Statlander, Amber Moon, or Athena versus the baddies before we get Jade Cargill, my boo, and Athena. I can't wait because I love that stunner she does. I love that off the rope stunner. That is a crazy finisher or whatnot. After that, we get a Wardlow versus JD Drake. Every time I see JD Drake, it is just wow. I mean, they're just squash matches. I thought he was like a jobber, but he's not. He actually works on Dark or Elevation. What can I say about this match? It was a 2 powerbomb symphony and a win. Tony Schiavone literally did a lot of commentate. I mean, he was up and down giving out promos and doing a lot of footwork today. So Tony, man, Tony Khan, you did a great job with what was going on. There's one thing I forgot to talk about, but I'll talk about that right after this. Wardlow versus that win. So Tony Schiavone comes in and tells him that he is all elite, but out comes Smart Mark Sterling. He is suing in behalf of Enhancement talent or security because he has destroyed a lot of security, and he has a class action lawsuit. After he was served by one of Enhancement talent, and the dude got put in a powerbomb. Mark Sterling said he has a family. I thought that was hilarious. So he rips it up and puts it in Enhancement talent's mouth, and that was it. I forgot to talk about the second thing that happened on AEW, and it was about MJF talking literally to the fans and to the camera. Man, all I can say is if this is a work, this is one hell of a work. Because I will tell you this. People, look, I think only one person agrees with me, and that's the great Brian Zane on Wrestling with Regret. Everything he said on this promo was true. Everything he said on the promo he talked about was absolutely true. I am a huge fan of AEW. I'm a huge fan of AEW. But what he said is absolutely true. He talked about where it's all friends. Friends are getting title shots. The people that's coming from WWE are getting bigger paychecks. He has been the anchor of that show, and he told him, he said, hey, I want you to fire me. Please fire me. So it's wild. I don't know if this is a work or a shoot. It's really crazy because when they came back from commercial, they didn't even mention it. They didn't even mention it. So I don't know what is going on with the MJF and Tony Khan, but man, it is getting insanely interesting. Once again, I don't know if this is a work. I don't know if this is a shoot, but the pipe bomb was put out there for MJF. Man, it was wild. But I will say this again. I don't care if you're a wrestler. I don't care if you're a football player. I don't care if you're an NCAA collegiate in the collegiate level. If you can get your money, you get it. I could care less how you get it. If you have to pull the Ultimate Warrior on somebody, get your money by any means necessary. It is very physical out there. It is very physical. So you don't know if you're going to have a long, extensive career like John Cena, or it might fall like Shawn Michaels. You don't know what's going to get to you at the end. So all I can say is, you know, MJF, I'm behind you 100% because I understand, you know, me not being a wrestler. I'm not a wrestler, but I understand, you know, what's going on or whatnot. And if you look at Jim Cornette like I do as well, there's a lot of friendships behind scenes in AEW. And, you know, hopefully we can solve that with some type of distance between, you know, of course you have the, you know, the executive vice presidents, which are all friends. That's why Cody left. And they are really cool and touchy with Tony Khan. I think Tony Khan is a great booker. Don't get me wrong, he's a great booker or whatnot. But I think his friendship is destroying his company. And you gotta learn what is what. We're gonna have another WCW on our hands if you do not take care of what you need to take care of. It's wild to me because TBS just got a new a new CEO or whatnot, and she's not really. I don't know if she's really into wrestling. We don't know, but man, get this show to where take care of MJF or whatnot. Even if he's leaving or whatnot in 2 years, take care of him because everything he said, he told the truth. He told the God honest truth, and once again I can't be mad at him. Can't be. After that, we had the tag team match between Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm and Ruby Soho. To me, this was probably the best match of the show, hands down. I'm gonna talk about this in extensive as well. After this date, at the end of the match, she did try to do that jaw submission. They kept flipping each other back and forth, but Ruby Soho did get Destinations Unknown onto Britt Baker to get the win. A lot of Tony. I did not know Tony was that tall and that sturdy. She's a very bulky woman or whatnot. So I really enjoy watching her and being how fast she is. Jamie Hayter, I do see her as well. She's a really tall lady. So she's still kind of green. But all the other three are they're almost there. Well, not the three, but Toni Storm and Ruby Soho, they're there. They're there. It's time to show them their roses. Let's see what we can do with them. Now, what I wanted to talk about is the women's division in AEW. It is getting better. It is getting better, and I truly think it's time that we have more than one match of women on AEW. That match, the AEW Double or Nothing between Serenities and Thunder Rosa was my second favorite match of the night. That match was so good. I mean, man, the division is good. You just need to put more people on the show. I enjoy, hands down, I enjoy the Jade Cargill and Athena confrontation. I liked that as well. It was really great. But we need more matches so they can actually do what they got to do or whatnot. It's too many men fighting or whatnot. WWE has at least 3 women matches on those shows. You are 2 hours. You should have at least 2 women, at least 3 or whatnot. So I cut the bullshit. There should be more matches showing women on that division. That division is really good. That division is getting really good. Let's get some more women out there and show what they can do. Hands down. I'm done being Jim Cornette. After that, we got the John Moxley versus Daniel Garcia match. It was a really decent match. It was a really crazy match because in the middle of the match, He got, I didn't know, well, I knew he had stitches, but I didn't know he had that many stitches. Garcia, bust him open, and I'm talking about he is just oozing the red juice. Just oozing the red juice. Or what? I don't even think he could see at the end of this match. Daniel Garcia is a dog when I tell you that he was killing John Moxley with 2 pieces and a biscuit. Hold the biscuit. Not he ain't had the biscuit yet. Hold the biscuit. Thought it was a really good match. It was my second favorite match of the night, but it ended with it went into overtime, and my DVR only has I don't think it gives me 5 minutes after the show. It only gives me 5 minutes before the show. So I didn't get the ending of it, but of course I seen a paradigm shift. But I seen Chris Jericho running down off of commentary to go see if he can distract John Moxley. Out comes Eddie Kingston. He's stumbling. He almost falls before he gets to Chris Jericho. But I think that he does get the paradigm shift to win the match. But I didn't see anything after that. So y'all comment, let me know what happened at the end of the match. But man, I don't know if he just lost his footing, but he almost pulled a Tyson. He almost pulled a Tyson O'Neil, where he slipped and fell in the daggone ring. But it was a. I would tell you to watch it, rewatch it. I'm probably gonna try to find it on YouTube and see what happened at the end, because once again, my DVR. Thanks, Comcast, Xfinity, but I didn't get the ending of it. But comment, let me know what happened at the very, very end or whatnot, because I saw it as the recording. I didn't watch it live. That one I didn't watch live. But other than that, you know, hey, like, share, subscribe. Tomorrow I do have a episode of My 2 Cent where I talk about why kayfabe should be in modern wrestling. And until then, y'all, love, peace, and of course, wrestling. What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, brother?